Rocket City Garage. Thank you for watching this video. What I want to show you today is a major modification to a garage door. We run into this a lot where somebody finds a garage door opener at a yard sale, or they're given one by an aunt or uncle or granddad or whatever, and then they need to put it into their own garage. There's a lot of little things that are involved with that, and we want to kind of show you things to take into consideration and then show you the finished product here at our own garage door in our own shop here at Rocket City Garage. So if you'll stay tuned, I'll show you as we go along and you'll get to see how it works. So what we have here is typical extension springs. You see these on a lot of older doors and a lot of the cheaper doors that you can find on the over-the-counter at Home Depot or Lowe's, or even some of the manufacturers still sell these items. We have to change these out. You don't always have to change these out, but in our case, we're going to change these out and put a typical torsion spring and drum cable setup. So what we have here is the spring that we're going to use, the drums that we're going to use, and the cables that we're going to use. We also have a torsion bar that will go in between. You'll see that as we go through the video. This is the operator that we're going to use here. It's a Liftmaster 3rd horsepower Security Plus machine. We also have to change our track, our horizontal track out, because the radius on our track in the existing door is too tall and it won't allow for the operator to fit in. It's very low clearance. So here we are. This is the top here, and you can see that there's very, very little clearance. You need a little over 2 inches for an operator to work properly and fit where it needs to go. We're going to look down in the door here, and you can see that there's just zero clearance. So that's why we have to change that radius out, and it'll allow us an extra inch or two here, which will allow for the operator. So we're back here. We got our modification all done. We got our Liftmaster in the ceiling with plenty of clearance. We replaced all the track with new track that'll accommodate this torsion spring setup. New drums, new spring. We put in new rollers all the way down on both sides. Wanted to show you a little bit about the difference between torsion and extension springs. The extension springs mount on the back of the horizontal track. That's the track that goes across your ceiling. You got a lot more moving parts. They're cheaper on the start, but they cost you a lot more money to maintain in the long run. Here's your torsion spring, okay, a lot thicker metal, and your cables are much thicker too. There's a torsion cable versus your extension cable. Pretty big difference there. We strive for an 8-to-1 safety ratio when we do cables. So I'm standing right underneath the machine. I want you guys to hear how quiet all this is. That's what we call a smooth operator right there, guys and gals. So one other thing I did is I replaced the bottom seal, the bottom rubber. You can see this is the old that came off, and it's just ratty, nasty, not doing its job, didn't even cover the bottom of the door. So what I did is I replaced it with a nice thick rubber, really like a balloon tire for the bottom of the door there. Provides a great seal, keeps the weather out, the pests out, everything remains nice and tight. It's all good. Having an operator put into a garage that was operated manually doesn't necessarily require that you replace the extension springs to go to torsion springs. You don't have to do that. We did it because it gave us more clearance in the roof, and we were able to accommodate the opener, and we're also a garage door company that has the parts, so why not? to your own garage. So that's kind of why we did it, and also to show you what we can do here at Rocket City Garage Service, and kind of give you an insight to our passion for making garage doors as perfect as humanly possible. Thank you all so much. Look forward to working with you soon.